Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2025 ski test. Today we're talking about the Nordica Santa Ana 87. Whole new Santa Ana line for 2025, but it's not a complete departure from what they were doing before. If anything, they're just kind of refining and tweaking the performance that already existed for the Santa Ana line. The widths change a little bit, so what was the Santa Ana 88 is now the Santa Ana 87, and there are some slight differences to its performance, which that's what we're here to talk about. So some changes to construction. They use a different source for their wood core. Isn't a huge deal. They add in pulse layer or pulse core, which is basically a rubberized material kind of right underfoot that kind of dampens vibrations a little bit more than the ski already does. And then Santa Ana skis use terrain-specific metal. So it's basically one layer of metal, and in sections of the ski, it is full width. Actually, not quite technically full width because they brought it in just a millimeter or two from the edges for 2025, but essentially full width metal, and then it kind of tapers into the middle of the ski and then goes wide again underfoot, and then same thing in the tail. Tapers through the kind of middle fore and aft sections of the ski. And basically what that does is it's just kind of removing some swing weight, making the ski feel a little bit lighter when you're just tossing it around, making short swinging or short skidded turns and stuff like that. Taking a look at weight here, this is actually a pretty short length. This is a 155. Obviously we're 87 millimeters underfoot. And 1,585 grams. That sounds really light, but I would say the Santa Anas they're kind of right in the middle of the whole pack for ski weights. If anything, they might lean a little towards being heavy just with that fairly dense wood core and the layer of metal in their construction. And then flex pattern in these skis is pretty strong. They are a little bit softer than what you'd see with the men's Enforcer line, just kind of working a little bit better with the likely lighter frame of a female skier. I actually know some lightweight, or really men around my size, but lighter, smaller men that actually opt for Santa Ana skis as well over the Enforcer models. Shape is one place where these skis have changed just a little bit. We kind of just get some subtle tweaks to the rocker profile compared to 2025, but largely the same. Tip rocker, tail rocker, camber underfoot. As we move up in the line of Santa Ana skis in width, they're going to get more and more rocker. We had quite a few people ski this over the past year. Always really fun to watch talented female skiers get on Santa Anas because they can really do some impressive things with them. Sam, who's a career ski patroller, she was at our ski test and absolutely loved Santa Ana specifically, or the 87 here. Specifically, we asked a question, is there anything that you would change about the ski? And she was like, no, it's incredible, don't change a thing. And she had some really high scores. I think she gave it a 10 out of 10 for stability as well as overall impression. I thought it was very telling and very accurate in her feedback that she gave it a 4 for forgiveness. So pretty low score for forgiveness, but that's really not what these skis are intended to be. They're not designed to be forgiving skis. They're designed to be high-end, high-performing skis for advanced and expert skiers. But you know, Sam kind of talked about how she skied it all over the place, that it is a really good all-mountain ski. Also pinpointed that it would be particularly good here in Vermont when days are just super icy. The torsional stiffness and edge grip in these skis is awesome. So if you're looking for that kind of trustworthy feel, if you're used to eastern ice and stuff like that, chances are you'll love the Santa Ana 87 here. And it's pretty easy to kind of pick which Santa Ana is right for you. You know, this being the narrowest ski, probably better if you're spending most of your time on groomers. And then obviously on the opposite end of the spectrum, that Santa Ana 102, that's going to be better for a skier who is in softer snow more often, or at least ungroomed terrain more often. So that's the Santa Ana 87 from Nordica. Let us know if you have any questions about it, and we will see you out there on the slopes.